Hello and welcome to my next challenge. So I've been trying to figure out what the next challenge I'm going to do is because I still got the Magic Crystal one, but I like to have something to kind of intersperse it. I play the Magic Crystal challenge a lot, and I actually came up with I'm going to go ahead and use the Every Life Stage challenge from James Turner. So if you're not familiar with it, the idea is you're going to have every life stage living in your house from a newborn up to an elder eventually, but you got to grow to get there. So you've got a young adult, which is our main sim, and that is her right here. This is Adriana Mullen. She is going to be a mum. She's going to be a mum of a lot of kids. Her aspiration is to be a super parent. She is cheerful, she is cringe, and she's also family oriented. Now, this is what she looks like. These are her outfits. So this is her everyday. This is her formal, her athletic, her sleep, her party, her swimwear, her hot weather, and her cold weather. She has a lot of blacks and grays because what I did is I decided that instead of, just trying to pick one, I actually picked a random color and it landed on black, gray, and white. So that's her color scheme. And then I needed to figure out what her career was going to be on top of being a super mom, and that is as a comedian. So while she's trying to raise these wonderful, wonderful kids, she's also going to be trying to do a comedy career. So let's go ahead and get started with Adrian. Adrian Mullen. The wonderful thing about this is I don't have to do it rags to riches style. I can legit just go into any starter home or any lot, build a quick starter home, and off we go. So I think that's what we'll do. It's not going to be anything fancy because I can rebuild it as necessary. So we're going to start in the spring. Let's see. Oh, I should pick a world. Give me one sec. Let's make it a little bit more fun. So we'll go back to James Turner's website. We'll go to... Let's go to challenges. We'll go to the Black Widower challenge. And we will use his Wheel of Worlds. We'll do this together. So this is the Wheel of Worlds. This is going to determine where she lives. Now, obviously, if it's like El Salvador or whatever, we can't live there. So we'll have to respin. Okay, we're going to be living in Henford on Bagley. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and do that. That's a good little world. All right, so we've got 20,000 simoleons. I could just buy this house. I could just buy that lot. Right there. Wild Fox is off the grid. We could go to Cordelia's Secret Cottage. What I might do is I might go ahead and purchase this lot. I am going to change it a little bit though because since I'm going to go ahead and bulldoze it as well. I am going to be having enough of a challenge dealing with all these kids. I don't want to deal with wild fox. Well, actually, I don't really care about wild foxes. I'm not going to have... I might have eggs and stuff. So I'll keep wild foxes going, but I'm going to take off the grid because that's just a little bit too much for me at the moment. There's a wild fox. Ooh, it's named Kitsune. All right, let me just go ahead and pause. Go into build mode real quick. First of all, we're going to go to the challenges. Oh, cool. Okay, so they're not there anymore. Beautiful. By bulldozing it, I got rid of those. Fantastic. All right, let's go ahead and build ourselves a little house. I've got 14,800 simoleons. It doesn't need to be very big. I just need the basic necessities. Oh, it's because I'm green. All right. I was working on Jade's house again. Long story, don't ask. So this is where they come into the... So we'll just have the front door here. We'll just do a real basic. And we're not doing anything fancy. We'll give ourselves 2 bedrooms to start off with. And from here, I'll just kind of do a little bit of a bathroom bump out. A decent bathroom. I'm going to have infants and toddlers, so I want to make sure that I've got, I'm doing maybe as a semi-ensuite to her room. There. Alright. Let's go ahead and pull the walls down real quick. Let me add some lights to see what I'm dealing with here. I don't need anything fancy. I don't want anything fancy to start off with. It legitimately is just the basics. Because as our family grows, so will the house. There we go. Cool. Alright, so let's go ahead and build our bathroom first, because that's always, like, the most important, I reckon. So we'll go ahead and look at toilets. Ooh, I can use the $385 for the new toilet. The Ambassador's $250. Look, we're just going to go with the basics, alright? We are going to get ourselves a shower tub combo, but we're going to go for the cheapest one here. So we'll go with the Under the Sea Quad tub. Alright, and we'll just do a basic sink. That's $120. Yeah, we'll just do a basic sink. Again, nothing fancy. I'm not making it look super whatever. Just have to be the basics. And of course, make sure I've got toilet paper. There we go. Alright, so let's go ahead and decorate in here. Let's go tiles. Now, I think I can use the new tiles from the kit. There they are. Beautiful. So because our colors are like gray, black, and white, we're going to go kind of a... Let's go white. We'll do white there, and then we might do like a black floor or gray floor. Just to kind of keep with her color scheme. Where is it? Where is it? There they are. There they are. Ah! That's green. We'll go gray. So we'll do black and gray and white. And we'll just change the color of this. I think we'll just go with blue. I like the blue. Oh, no. Let's go black. Oh, I don't like the pink, though. Yeah, we'll just stick with that for the time being. Now we'll do that. Alright, cool. Basic as heck bathroom. Alright, so... let's figure out the doors to the bathroom. We're just going to do these basic doors. We're going to actually do them in kind of a white swatch, I think, just to keep the house as simple to look at as possible. So over here, we'll do ourselves a little kitchen. Again, nothing too fancy. Let's see, let's look at our stove. I will go for the Cooking U Pro. For the fridge, I'll go the Crisponics Adequate, because it's mid-price. Again, we don't want to go too fancy. We just want to make sure that we've got a decent house. We'll go the Country Living Cat. We'll do these. Do I have a gray swatch? No. How about these? We'll just go with the basics. Perfect. Again, nothing fancy. This is literally just a very basic kitchen to start off with. Those don't look right. They do not look like they match at all. No. Maybe we'll just go without the upper cabinets for the time being. We will, however, do that and get a sink. There we go. And where should the front door be? I'll do the front door. We want to do a nicer front door, I think. So we'll do the happy birthday front door. Let's do it in... There we go. We'll do it in that one. Let's do our windows while I'm thinking of it. Definitely the happy birthday windows. Black on the outside. There we go. We can do one over the sink. Cool. We can do one for the bathroom. Like I said, just going extremely basic at the moment. Cool. So I think we'll do like our little living room right here. Oh. Let's go living room. We'll do a TV. Just do a little TV, because we got to make sure we got something for our fun, right? Do we have any good gray couches? I don't really want to fall too far into the whole realm of like black and gray everywhere, but I know I will if I'm not careful. Because that just happens to be like some of my favorite color schemes. So I joke that I'm a little bit of a goth at heart. And we'll put a little bookshelf there. Or do I want to, oh, let's use that one instead. We'll use this one instead. Cute. So we'll use that bookshelf. How much is it? What if I were to do this? Hang on. I'm just being creative real quick. Sorry, folks. Can't stop it occasionally. Surfaces, displays. Bear with me 2 ticks. I just want to see something. Kind of want. I was just wondering if that would work out, but no, that's cool. Not a worry. We could do something at the bottom, though. There we go. Just a little bit of fun. Because there we will put a radio, I think. So we have some music. Let's get rid of the color. I'm just going to put a very basic radio. Oh, it won't go there. Oh. Why not? I just wanted to put a radio there. That's silly. Will the radio go there? Nope. There, we'll just do that then. Nanny nanny boo boo. I don't know how well that radio will work, but that's okay. We'll worry about that later. Alright, so let's get ourselves a little dining set. So we want to do a little dining table. Nothing fancy. Let's do this round one from the new pack. We'll do some chairs. I wonder if there's any good chairs from the new pack. Means we may as well stick with the theme, right? Although, it's probably easier for me just to go, boom. Businesses and hobbies. There we go. We'll do these chairs. We'll just do a couple. We don't need anything too fancy. Alright, so we want to do her bedroom. Maybe we'll just kind of expand that out a little bit so she's got a little bit more room. We'll give her a double bed. Oh, it doesn't have to be from the new pack. She can't really afford anything too fancy anyway, so... Oh, she can afford my favorite bed, though. So that's the bed she's going to get. And then in here, because we need to have... She's going to have her first kid, right? So we want to make sure that we've got something basic. So we'll get ourselves a basic little bassinet. Basic little bassinet. What else should we get? We'll need a change table. Just get the basic change table and bin combo. Speaking of bins, I need a bin in the kitchen. I need a bin in the kitchen. There we go. Bin, and I'll need a bin outside, so let me move my mailbox. Now, eventually, like, this will grow. I'm just gonna put that right there for the time being. We're not going to worry about landscaping. We're not going to worry about any of the fancy things. This is literally just to start off with. That's a little bit too dark. Let's go that gray. Nothing fancy. I got to put some more windows and stuff in anyway. Alright, so that's that. Let's get ourselves a roof. Look at our little house. I'm not a master builder by any stretch of the imagination, by the way. So I'm not a little Simsy or James Turner or Deligracy. They are fantastic at what they do. And I'm absolutely in awe of the things that they create. So while I'm not as good as them, I do give it my best shot. Oh god, that's horrible. Nah. Alright. Let me rethink that. That's alright. I can go a bit more basic with this. Alright. Flip this. Perfect. Like that. Let's see about flipping that again. Nope, wrong button. Wrong button again. Yeah, okay. That'll do for now. Is there a cottage living thatch? There is, but I don't want it to be thatched. It doesn't need to be thatched. I should go this and give myself a discount on my bills. Done. Eco lifestyle for the win. Perfect. Let me give myself a roof trim. Oh, no. There we go. Keeping it to the blacks and the grays. There we go. Alright, perfect. Let's go ahead and continue with the windows in the house. So we'll just go copy this window. We'll just do a couple in her bedroom. I'm not even able to put curtains, I don't think. A couple in the kids' room. Fantastic. Now I just need to decorate the inside. So we'll just do some basic paint. Let's see what we got in terms of gray. It's going to be a boring house. What can I say? It'll get more colorful as we get more kids, because none of the kids will be able to have black and gray. So let's go. I've been framed. There we go. Very basic. And then in the kitchen, I do want to do something against that wall. We'll go the subway tiles, I think, if I can find them. Although not perfect, it matches the frame and everything. Gosh, I'm good. Alright, so in here, what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to use a basic soft gray. And then in her room, because she's got a gothy little heart. Is that green? That's actually green, not gray. Game, you lied to me. She's got her gothy little heart. We'll go and we'll do that because it's a little bit fancy. It's her bedroom. You know, if you can't be fancy in your bedroom, when can you be fancy? So we'll go carpet. Oh, actually, let me do some tile in here. Do the new tile. Do it like that. And we'll do some carpet. We're just gonna do some carpet in the living room. Actually, you know what? Instead of doing carpet, maybe I'll do wood. There we go. And you know what? I'm going to cheat and put the wood in every room. Just so I've got something. Because I don't want to be completely broke. That's not bad. I do need some color, though. I need some pops of color, so I need some decorations. Maybe I will be able to do some curtains. Oh, that was way too big. Way too big. I don't want to do those. I want to let some light in. That's cute. Why is it doing that? There we go. There we go. We'll just do these. These are cute. want to do that. Let's go back to the curtains. Oh, come on. Fine. I don't really care at this point. Let's just get these curtains hung. Let's just get these curtains hung, baby. We'll get them hung. They'll clip into the basement. That's okay. And then over here, for this particular window, we'll just do like a, nothing that big. Just do something like a pannier or something. Something gentle. Turn off gray. Puppet theater curtain? Perfect. There we go. We have curtains. I want to get like green on this wall. Do I have any plants I can rack on there? No, it's a bit big. Just something for a bit color, a bit of fun. When in doubt, plant it out, you know? There we go. Oh. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. We'll do that one. Although maybe I should put a painting instead. It's a fun little painting I can put in. With color. Well, that's pretty. It's got lots of color to it. Oh, I like the koi. Is there anything else I can put in with a little bit of color? Oh, that's pretty. We'll go koi. Oh, and I still have a little bit extra money. I said I didn't want to go broke, and yet here I am. Lots of pets. We'll do this as well. We'll do these like... No, we won't do that one. There we go. A little bit of art. I got 20 simoleons to my name to survive. There we go. Hello, hello, hello. All right, so now that we've got our little house made. Oh, I didn't put any curtains in the bathroom. That's all right. That's fine. Now we have a couple of goals. First thing we need to do is we need to find a job. We need to find a job. So we want to be a comedian, so we need to join the entertainment career. And then we need to earn the money to have a science baby. Entertainer. Amateur entertainer, $23 an hour, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Yay! We have a job. We need to write jokes or practice music. I don't have anything to write jokes on, I don't think. Practice singing. Can I practice singing? Would that count? In fact, maybe I should go practice singing at the pub. Oh! Maybe I'll make some tips. Let's go do that. I acquired the singing skill. Does not look like singing is counting, but that's okay. We're still going to go to the pub, and we're still going to sing for tips. Why not? People want to listen to my screeching and caterwauling and tip me for it. I am here for it. Alright, so we'll just go kind of in here. Alright. Face here. Beautiful. Practice singing. Me, 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 me.
Me, me, me,
Me.
full.
Yeah, I don't even see anywhere where I can do the thing. Alright, we're just gonna sit here and sing. Yes! I made my first 2 simoleons. What are people doing upstairs? They're talking. Aw, lovely. I'm going to sit here and sing.
See.
And drive away business, apparently. I'm just going to sit here and sing. La la la. Flea market is in town. More people are coming around. They are not hanging out here. I mean, I could go fishing as well to make some money, which I might do. Oh, thank you. I will get better. I thought Ian Moody was stuck there. I've made 10 simoleons singing, y'all. Still doesn't count for this. I might actually have to go to a library to write jokes. I tell jokes. We do tricks with my fellow candlesticks. All right. Thank you, thank you. All right. Let's go write some jokes. Oh, but I'm making money. All right. Oh, I'm talking to Panaya. Or Panya. Okay. There's no library here. So I'm going to have to go to a library. Let's go to... Does the Rec Center in San Sequoia have it? It has fast internet, so they have to have a thingy. By thingy, I mean computer. Let's go write some jokes. We've made some money. Our singing is fantastic, y'all. However, we have to be a comedian, not a singer. Bit of a bummer, actually. It'd be good if we could just do it by singing. Alright, let me go up here. Right. Oh, nope, it's not right. Career? Nope. I don't remember. Write jokes. Alright. Let me head up to the computer. I'm in a good mood. Let me just go ahead and write some jokes. Because I'm funny. Oh, there's art. I've never been here before, actually. Oh, I could tell jokes here. Fantastic. Acquired the comedy skill. Excellent. I'm 50% done. Nice, nice. 75 complete. All right. Go ahead and use the toilet, and we'll head back to our house. Very, very well done. All right. I could actually practice my career now. Let's, tell jokes. We're just gonna tell jokes. And I'm cringe, so I'm easily amused. I love puns. Now, I don't think I can make tips while I'm telling comedy, so... But I'm just gonna sit here and talk a little bit. Because the goal is to try and make some simoleons so that I can have a science baby. Sugary cravings? No, I'm not gonna be a candy maker. I'm not gonna go to Nordhaven at the moment. Eventually, maybe. Just gonna sit here and work on my comedy a bit. I'm starting to get hungry. Yep, alright. I think it's time, let's go ahead and go home. Besides, Brittany Cho's here and she's making it hard to do the thing. So, that's fine. Always has to come up. Oop, click out of that. Alright, I'm home. Let's go ahead and make myself something to eat. Let's do a garden salad, because I don't feel like burning down my house at the moment. There's garden salad. I'll do a party size. So for my aspiration, I want to become an adult, which I've already done. And then I want to spend 1,000 simoleons on kid stuff. I've spent 510. I mean, I don't know what the gender of the baby is going to be or anything, so... Clean up. Beautiful. I'm a little bit tired. It is 9 o'clock at night, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to sleep. Because I have to work in the morning. Let me auto-light all my lights. There we go. Time to sleep. Not too bad. We've made a little bit of few simoleons today. We're going to make even more tomorrow when we end up at work. I just got to hit that 1200 simoleon mark. Alright, we'll go use the toilet. We'll have a shower. We're not going to go to uni. And we will have some leftovers. Alright, we have to be to work in 3 hours. So after our leftovers, I wonder if we can go look for things to collect. See if there's anything. Henford on Bagley's not a place that I'm used to. Okay, we can dig there. Can we fish at all? Oh, there we go. I'm off and running. Oh, hello. Let me just pause that real quick. Oh, I found a fossil. Yay! There's a fox. Just trying to see if there's anything else I can grab at the moment. Does not appear to be so. Well, I can go dig here. I think by the time I get to where I'm digging at, I'm probably going to have to go to work. Because that's a bit of a... Yeah, work for me starts in an hour. We got 2 common upgrade parts. What's in here? We got a raptor claw and a fossilized what's it? Nice. Excellent. When we come home, we might go do some fishing when we come home from work. But I also think, let's go ahead and open up Cupid's Corner real quick. While I'm not looking to make it super romantic, I don't want elders. Let's just make it clear I'm domestic and family oriented, and I am looking for... Oh, she's really cute, actually. Alright, I'm looking for a baby daddy. Or a baby mummy. Camille, romantic and cheerful. Okay. Phoenix, art lover and green fiend. Felix loves the outdoors and foodie. Penny, outgoing and ambitious. Elias, dog lover and animal enthusiast. Ava, snob and outgoing. Candy, music lover and outgoing. Alright, so there's a couple things. We'll go Felix. We'll go Phoenix. Do I want to go Penny? Let's refresh the matches and see what else I get. Mabel. Abby. Oh, you gotta go Simeon Silver Spider-Man. Mateo. Erwin. Wolfgang. Could end up with a partial werewolf kid. I'm gonna try and avoid that. Jeff. Jeff's a little funky. We'll add Felix to our contacts. We'll add Simeon and we'll add Phoenix. There we go. So now we have some friends. We have some potential matches when we're ready, you know. We're gonna have to be friends with these guys, so always good to do that. Oh, is that? No, that's not something I can dig. Alright. Cool. So we're just gonna go to work. I can't really do much else. So off she goes to work. Hello from the other side. You don't know me, so this might sound weird, but you're going to inherit from me, kid. Why, you might ask? Let's just say it's better for both of us if you don't ask questions. The money needs to go somewhere and quick, and I heard through the grapevine that you are a good, upstanding sim, so you're about to inherit a chunk of my hard-earned simoleons. Listen, buddy, part of life is planning for your death. You should write up a will when you're ready to choose who's going to inherit your simoleons, your heirlooms, and your kids. I did mine on the computer, but you can call an inheritance lawyer to help you write one too if you want. Just make good choices in life, kid. I sure didn't. Free money? Yes, please, because that means I can have my first baby, which is the goal of today. Also, one thing I forgot to do is I need to turn aging off, actually, for this challenge. I forgot to do that. We don't want aging to happen. Aging is bad, yo. Where's my house? I'm so lost because I went looking for places. So now I don't know where I live. Where do I live? Alright, we'll just do that. Which by the time she's done, we'll be able to. So, I wonder. Give me just a sec. Yay, she's home and she's already been promoted and she's made tons of money. Woohoo! Okay, so. She's hungry though. There we go. Ah, I was nowhere near. What are you doing there? That is not your house, lady. Go home. Go home. The Grim Reaper. Nah, sorry, Grim. I'm not going to join your career. Although it would be fun. Well, that would be a fun career to do. That would be a heck of a fun career. That would be a lot of fun. Oh, hey, it's Trashly Real Person. You can come in, Trashly. I don't mind. Before I do that, so we have 3 choices here, don't we? We have 3 choices. We've got Felix, Phoenix, and Simeon. Let me pull up these wheels. Sorry, just bear with me one sec. I've got a cat annoying me. Come on, Flirks. You need to move, bud. Let go of my... Oh, what a pain in the bum. I have a cat who likes to wedge himself in where my hand goes on my mouse and make it hard for me to do things. So that's what that was all about. Okay. Now, I want to create one. No, okay, that's just the picture. I want to create a new spin the wheel. Cool. Edit wheel online. Just want to get rid of all this. So we got Felix, Phoenix, Simeon. All right. Who's going to be our first baby daddy? Looks like it's Phoenix. All right. Phoenix is the first victim. Fantastic. We're going to invite Trashly in. Look at our needs. Our needs are not that great, so we'll go ahead and use this. We'll have ourselves something to eat. Trashly, I'm not really interested in learning how to do that. I'm actually not going to be running a business at the moment. But thank you. And then we're going to invite Phoenix over. Is my house... My house isn't 32. Could I do a small house, though? Tiny home residential. 81 of 100. So it's not that tiny. I could make it tinier. I could. Let's bring this in some. Let's make it tinier, hey? Alright, 74. Yeah, that's about the best I could do. Actually, never mind. Never mind. Nah, it's fine. What are the benefits of... Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Sorry, folks. What are the benefits of small home? Foundations, basements, and decks all count toward... Yep. Yeah. Those are the tiers. What are the benefits again? We'll make it still a tiny home. And we'll invite Phoenix over. Alright. Phoenix Self will be right over. Hello, Phoenix Self. Friendly. Interests. Discuss interests. Hello, Phoenix. How are you?
Yanabi.
Let's see. Tell a joke about barnacles. Friendly.
Dom Sabuna.
Let's get to know you.
Aga. Zerpa.
Get to know Lane Coffin. I'm wealthy, very wealthy. Just last month I bought Social Bunny in Cupid's Corner. Nah, no thanks, weirdo.
Hakyoin Limla.
Not really that interested in that.
Unyab.
Alright. Enthused about comedy?
Dromis?
Hey, Phoenix, I've got a crazy scheme here for you. Absolutely crazy. You'd never believe it. Let's turn this on as well while we're sitting here.
Vibiteb. Skizna. Tringella Longi, Panay Vima.
This crazy scheme is you
Babarani
have a science
Zilze.
baby with me,
Huh?
and I
Frina
get to
da
have
Yonki?
a kid.
Ravuda. Brogi.
How's that sound?
Yagalau Shu
I think that sounds great.
Bretno.
You don't have to do anything either. You can just
Lohane Kalbi
be the
Espa
donate.
Scoop.
Do the donation.
Lure.
Fabi Frenoy. Ebani Ishko.
Let's get something to eat. And we'll watch some TV while we're sitting with Phoenix and chatting. We will rave about our favorite singers. Now, I'm not planning on having a romance here with Phoenix. Not really that interested.
Shape. Sub.
I'm more interested
Ninja, ninja. Snibara Watanini.
Parsip Heaps.
in being just friends.
Chilo Panive
Simba
Bima.
Kriko. Lock.
Alright, so we told him the worst puns. Now we're going to tell a knock knock joke.
Oh.
And then friendly hobbies. We're gonna. Excuse me. News about comedy. Who are you? Why are you here? Sure. The more the merrier. Come on in. Getting lots of friends. And I will take care of this for you.
Temka Harb Dolphus.
Alright.
Sabomanukum.
So, friendly introduction to Mr. Cyrus here.
Dabishi. Sensibi Kinnikill.
Lots of friends. My social bars. I mean, Cyrus could be a future baby daddy.
Dag dag.
You never know.
If we know.
She is attracted to him.
Damn.
Ah.
So what a
Alright.
baby.
Let's find out a little bit more about him. Friendly. Small talk. More choices. Get to know. Chances are he's probably a vampire though, because he's come this late at night.
Hakyoin Limla. Kibaya.
Balco?
Alright. He's mischief is one of his skills. What do I have to do? I have to achieve level 2 of guitar or violin skill.
Lamita Noonkim.
Okay, well that's fine. You know what I'll do is I'll go ahead and I'll get myself a guitar. Even though I'm going to be, you know. Just do this. A little guitar here. Actually, I'll put it out here. There we go. There we go.
Shape it. Launchy.
Alright, so Felix. Do-do-do.
Thank you for what?
Flirtation.
Bosanoi Valpim.
Oh, you know what?
Monty. Canathoy Narble. Milshaba.
Not high enough for science, baby. Okay, that's cool. We'll continue to be friendly.
Bishoshi.
Ask about career.
Ashi. Sawada Beamy.
And then
Wasusa.
we'll compliment his facial hair. He's unemployed. That's fine. He doesn't even have to pay me child support.
He had a Velk. Kiss Noi.
Discuss interests.
Hana Harnip.
What about you?
Frina da
What about you? Do you have a job?
Honka
Small talk.
Pondo.
Ask about career.
Hakyoin Limla.
Jarl.
Kibaya. Exanoi Zon.
Shinfler.
Alright.
Wasusa.
And Cyrus is also unemployed, so I am very good at making unemployed friends.
Fimbus.
Snibara watching.
Ask to be woohoo partners. Does that mean I can ask for a science baby?
Trip.
I don't think so. Let me find out. Oh, yeah, I can like artsy sims.
Hey.
Ask to have science baby. Yes.
Dabishi Sleka.
Like eventually I'll probably do it the normal way as well, but
Bow.
all right.
Fredoy Yabiba.
She's off to have a science baby.
Kiniko.
Have a science baby with Phoenix? Yes, I am beyond ready to add a newborn. Oh, it's a baby boy, and his name is Rocco. All right, we've started it. And I've done the Fertility Unleashed. Oh, yes, that's going to cause so much chaos. All right, so because we have aging off, I'm going to have to do the aging myself. So the next episode is when Rocco will age up. Can I take family leave? Take family leave. We'll go ahead and we'll call him take family leave. So yeah. So around midnight on Wednesday, Rocco will become an infant, which is good. Adriana's a little bit tired though, so she's just going to go have a nap. And then when Rocco becomes an infant, we'll definitely have a whole bunch of other things that we have to do to prep for it. So I'll just bring that up again. So every life stage challenge. So we've done the setup. No cheats besides the ones to fix bugs, which is fine. Cannot change your aspiration. Aging's off. Oh, we have to spin the random wheels for each baby when they are born. All right. So, activity wheel. Oh, we have to do this too. Oh, yeah, I think we do. Let's just close all these real quick. So, activity, style, color, and hobby. All right, so Rocco has been born. So now first thing we need to figure out is what activity are we going to do before we age Rocco up. We are going to stay over with one of the other parents. Well, okay, I can invite Phoenix to stay over. That's fine. We'll do that now, actually. Nope, not an option. Friendly. It's not an option. So we might have to do that, like, after we've gotten to know him a little bit better, I think. Relationship. Asked to join household. I could have another science baby. No, I've got to have different parents for each one. Friendly. Activities. Ask for help cleaning. Yep, no. It doesn't look like I can actually ask him to stay over. That's fine. And then, okay, so this is for Rocco. This is Rocco's style. I'm going to start taking notes on this. Rocco likes Cosmolux. Okay. Cool. Let me just pull up Notepad on my other screen. Oh, there we go. Rocco Cosmolux. Okay, so cannot be black, white, and gray. Just so you know, I haven't taken it off, but I will remove that. A blue Cosmolux. Okay. Nice, nice, nice. Blue. And last but not least, his hobby. Rocco's hobby is going to be writing. Okay. Writing. Fantastic. All right, so Rocco is blue, Cosmolux, and writing. So once we've done that, so newborn, joined a career, find a sim baby, so I've done that. Newborn to infant at 3 days old. All right. And then I have to spin those wheels, which I've already done, so we're a little bit ahead of time, and complete an aspiration task. So my aspiration task, I've technically already done that by becoming an adult. Just want to make sure before we, then, all right. Well, that's all right. We're doing pretty good. All right. Round 1, main sim, complete the task in the newborn section above. Once you've completed both tasks and your baby is born, you're ready for the next round. All right, so I'm ready for round 2. All right. Cool. And that's when I have, all right, excellent. Well, folks, I think we'll go ahead and we'll end this here. Thank you very much for spending time with me today. I'm kind of excited to do this. It's going to get chaotic, and I am so excited, and it's going to drive me mental. So anyway, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you have an absolutely wonderful afternoon, evening, day, and we'll see you next time. Bye.